Morning, guys. I was going to do the heat cleaning on this oven yesterday and I fell asleep. So I preheated the oven like I was supposed to and I sprayed everything on there and I left it on here and fell asleep and I woke up to this, to liquefied sludge. But you know what, guys? I'm just so stinking happy. I'm about to get in here. I already started. I didn't even need the steel wool. I started with just the sponge. Look, oh my goodness. I am so happy. But I went ahead and got the steel wool for the little corners that I missed. Oops, my bad. But I'm about to get me a bucket with some clean water and I'm going to get in here and clean this sucker out. Look, all the goosh just melted. This is going to be awesome. Okay, guys. About half an hour later. And another shower later. Woo, this was some work. Here we go. Is it perfect? No. Is it better than it was? Abso-friggin-lutely. Yay. I'm not scared to cook in it now. There's still some chipperies that might come off with another steel woolen or maybe more of that stuff, but it's way better. And I'm ready to get my cook on. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Now let's do a review. My Dollar Tree people, okay, this stuff worked awesome. It really did. Now mind you, I had sprayed it last night and didn't get to it until this morning, and it was still like I could still move it, I could still clean it, I could still rub it off. It was really awesome. But the instructions tell you to use gloves, which I didn't do. And even after a shower, look at this mess. Granted, I chew on the skin all around my fingers, so that's embedded in there. But even after a shower, that's why they tell you to use gloves. But I'm hard-headed, and they tell you to put on a mask. Hard-headed again. I didn't put my mask on, and almost immediately after I sprayed this stuff, I started to cough. It went right into my sinuses, right up my nose. I mean, almost immediately. I had to open the windows and put the fan blowing out the window. But other than that, you guys, it doesn't last long. Like the stinging and the ickiness of it doesn't last long. I got the lemon scent. And you do smell the lemon, and now it just smells clean. It didn't smell chemical at all, but there's definitely something in it that friggin' messes with your sinuses. So please, you guys, especially if you have respiratory issues, please put on a mask before you even spray it. Other than that, this was awesome. And I only used like not even half a can. I bought two like a crazy person. I'm going to use the other one for the grill outside. But I just wanted to show you guys the after effect. I am going to try and scrape my hands a little cleaner than they are. I'm telling you, I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get this grease out of my skin. Because I'm hungry. I got the shakes. I need to eat. I'm going to make huevos encebollados. I might film it if y'all want to see. Very simple recipe. It's just eggs over medium in a spicy tomato sauce with onion, and I serve it over rice. So if y'all want to see that, that's coming up. Okay, guys, I told y'all I wanted to make eggs, right? But I didn't know if these eggs were still fresh. I had them in a bowl, and I can't remember when I took them out of the carton. And honestly, I can't remember why I took them out of the carton. But I want to check these. So I'm going to do the dunk test. And if you know what the egg dunk test is, then y'all got a little country in y'all. And if y'all don't know what the egg dunk test, it's a way to check for freshness of eggs. Eggs that are perfectly fresh will sink down to the bottom of a glass of water. Eggs that have some life to them, not real fresh, but they're still good to eat, safe to eat, will kind of teeter. Either they'll float up or sideways kind of a little. But if they're not good anymore, they just stay floating to the top. It has something to do with the air in there and this and that and this and that. Now, if it's a bad egg, it doesn't mean that it's all brown and gross and grimy on the inside. It doesn't mean, you know, that you're going to open it and everybody in your house is going to fall out. But it's good to check because a bad egg looks just as normal a lot of times as a fresh egg, and you don't know it's bad until you get sick hours later. So because I don't remember when the heck I took these out of that bowl and they were kind of pushed to the middle of the refrigerator, I'm going to test them. So bad eggs float to the top, good eggs float to the bottom, will sink to the bottom. So okay, this is floating at the top. Now there still may be some life to it because it's at an angle. If it's this way or this way, there may be a little life to it, but for me personally, it's floating to the top, so no. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to check all of them, guys. And if one is bad, then they're all going to be bad because they were in the same dozen. That's a shame. 6 eggs just gone to pot. Okay, so yeah, these are bad. No usey. My mama taught me this trick. So now I do it. I taught my oldest little dude. Don't know nothing about cooking yet. But yeah, I mean, if you're ever not sure, float your egg. See how they float to the top? No good. Now let me show y'all that a fresh egg acts different. Now with your fresh eggs, don't just drop it because you're going to break it. See? See the difference? Fresh egg, bad egg. So these are going to the trash. I hate that food is being wasted, but I'm not going to risk getting sick off of it. So over here on this side, hack number 2 is I'm a pickle eater, and I know a lot of y'all are pickle eaters. Now I have to have pickles in the house or I'm just not a happy little person. So, but I do run out of pickles sometimes, and when I run out of pickles, I know, how can you run out of pickles if you are a pickle addict? Because I am a pickle addict, I run out of pickles. So sometimes I'm out of pickles, and what I do in the meantime is I was gonna say shave. I peel cucumbers. I prefer the English cucumbers, but I couldn't find any at the Walmart I was at, so I just got, these are good too, but I don't peel the English cucumbers because I like their little peel. This peel on these cucumbers is so waxy. I don't know what the heck that is, so I peel these, cut them in little circles, and put them in my pickle juice. Now, you could boil them in some water with salt, some salt water, boil them until they're a little soft, then dunk them in your pickle juice, or you could boil them in pickle juice. It makes them softer, a little more pickle-like, like pickle slices, but I like the crunch. Really, all I'm after is the crunch and the flavor. So get your favorite pickles, keep the pickle juice, and I'm not going to say it's making your own pickles, but they're really good. I mean, it's the next best thing to it. So that's my kitchen hack number 2. Well, that's my last kitchen hack. It's just something that I was going to get myself into this morning because I bought pickles yesterday, but I have cucumbers, so I'm just going to use the last of this pickle juice. But yeah, just some ideas. That's it. Well, the morning got away from me, and now I'm going to end up having brunch or a very late lunch. These are the ingredients you're going to need. This is a little tweak on it because I didn't have everything I needed, but eggs, butter for your eggs and for sauteing onion, corn or flour tortillas to eat with. I prefer corn. I'm not big on flour in a sauce. Tomato sauce. Now I would usually use cilantro and jalapeno, but I don't have any. So we're going to Tex-Mex it up and use some salsa and some cheese. I already got the rice back there, cooked and ready to plate on top. So let's get cooking. So I got my onions in a tablespoon of butter and some cracked black pepper, and I'm going to saute these down. Once they're soft and wilted, I'm going to add the tomato sauce and a couple of heaping dollops of the salsa. Guys, as a fluffy girl, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but growing up, we called over medium eggs either huevos volteados, which means flipped eggs, or huevos fritos, which means fried eggs. So I would just translate it when I'd go to a restaurant, and I would always get a fried egg with the yolks completely cooked. And that bugged me, but I was I never complained. I just ate it. It took me my whole adult life to realize it's called over medium, stupid. When you want the yolks cooked, you want them cooked on both sides, but you want your yolk runny. All of you probably know all this. I didn't. But now I know to order over medium at restaurants. Just a little flashback to my egg education. I'm going to put in a little hot water to the onions just to help them along. I don't mind a bite on an onion for like chicken. But with eggs, I like them to be super, super soft because I want the tortilla to be able to slice through them. Okay, now I'm going to add the tomato sauce. Now I'm going to add the whole can, but I'm not going to pour all of this over one egg. I'm going to use this for eggs later in the morning, or, I mean, on another morning, because my mother does make eggs for breakfast for herself, so she can use this salsa later on in the week. And I just eyeball what I think will be good. Maybe a little more because there is a whole can of tomato sauce in there, but I'm going to rinse out this can with hot, y'all are steaming. I'm going to rinse out this can with hot water and let it simmer. I got my tortillas heating. The sauce is simmering. The eggs are ready, and my rice I just fluffed. So I'm about to plate in just a little bit. Now, if you guys are going to make this, don't put any salt in your rice because the tomato sauce is going to season it up real good. Because y'all know that's salty as heck. So I'm about to set this plate up and make it pretty so y'all can see the final result. Oh, why is the light so yellow? What is happening here? Okay, so here's my rice. I like to make a little flat layer. Little flat layer of rice. And it all depends on how much salsa you want to put on there, because you definitely want your rice to be all soaky and soppy with the salsa. Okay, so now we spoon the salsa over your eggs. This is comfort food, guys. Growing up, we were poor. So a lot of times during the week, all we had to eat was papas, frijoles, beans and eggs, rice, and tortillas. And my mom would whoop up some little culinary surprises, that's for sure. We never went hungry and we always ate good. Look at here, little onion. Of course, we didn't eat it spicy, but I'm trying to gauge if that's enough salsa for my rice. Of course, I didn't eat it spicy. I just had the tomato over a little bit of cheese. But we always ate good. We were always happy and fed. So there's that. My little tortillas. Yee-hoo! And brunch is served, y'all. Cooperate, tortilla. Brunch is served. If y'all try it, I hope y'all like it. I'm going to eat and then get outside with these plants. Well, guys, the day got away from me again. I was going to repot the plants, but me and my mom got together after I picked her up and went to the Dollar Tree and went to Winco, and well, now it's too late to repot at my leisure before little dude comes home. He's due home here soon, and I don't want to be all tired and dirty when he gets home. But these are the spearmint plants. These are the little pot I have it in, the little Dollar Tree frogs. Table needs a good wipe down. But these are the spearmints, and I'm going to give them a good watering here in a little bit. This is one of the ferns. Now, this isn't where it's going to go. My little thrifted dog. This isn't where it's going to go. I will have a fern for here, but this fern was for the back. But isn't she pretty? That's one. Then I got these little boogers. Don't ask me what they are. What are they? Geraniums. I got these. I got 2 of these for that pot. I got another geranium for that pot. And there's my little Dollar Tree pot hangers. I got this little lavender. I still need a plant for this pot. That's just weeds. And this little lavender. Because these pots aren't going to drain too well, I'm kind of glad I didn't repot, because I want to gather a lot of these little shale stones and put at the bottom of each of these pots for drainage. I know enough about that. There's my thrifted home from a while back and my little Dollar General birds. Okay guys, now y'all remember my last outside video, I was de-weeding. De-weeding? I was weeding the area because my grandma's purple heart was going to grow in. Well, look at it. We've had a whole lot of rain and they are healthy and growing vigorously. And these up here are indeed, in a few weeks, going to cover all that ugliness from the fence that was left over from my neighbor's repair. But you can see they're all growing in back there and up there. I mean, these little things are very invasive. So if you don't want a yard full of these, stay away from purple hearts. But they're all growing in pretty darn good. They're all growing in lovely in all the bare spots where we just threw them. There's the other little spot. My rooster thingy. The wind blew it over. It's supposed to be facing me. And slowly, they're growing in here. I thought this was a lost cause. I thought it was going to grow in, but it is. I still haven't chopped down that prickly, thorny nightmare. But yeah, they're growing in pretty cute, pretty lush, pretty fluffy. Soon they'll have the little purple blooms on them. This is where I ended up. Hey, that wire shouldn't be hanging over the front of it. I don't even need that wire anymore. That's for our satellite dish when I had dished direct TV, whatever the heck that was. I really need to have that removed, but that wire at one point was behind that thing. But these are the thrifted metal doohickeys that I got at Goodwill, and this is where I put them on my wall as you walk in. And if I had it my way, I'd have all of this decorated in some type of metal scrolly, but I really don't want to screw up the wall with too many screws. Here's my other little fern baby, and they were originally for that basket and that basket over there. That's where I keep my, that was thrifted as well. That's where I keep my ferns. And I love metal, guys. I love rusted, aged metal. There's for my Dollar Tree froggies. But yeah, that's my second fern. And I was able to find two more of the teal chairs that I want to either use as a grouping around my fire pit or as replacements for the white chairs around my little dining table out here, or my little picnic table. Okay guys, I hope y'all don't blow over. It's kind of windy out here, but I'm tired and winded. I went ahead and watered my plants, the ones I need to repot, because that's the only plants I have out here. I'm trying to give them a fighting chance before I can repot. But there's my dome in. Yes, my dome is in. Okay, we went to Dollar Tree, me and my mama. And all I needed, guys, all I needed was wrapping paper, because I did go ahead and buy this for little dude as his big Easter bucket surprise. We don't have this one, and I thought it was really cool. I think we're going to have fun playing with it. And all I needed was wrapping paper. Forgive my breakout. I'm letting it breathe before I put anything on it, makeup or whatever. I got this glitter paper because it's shiny, like an egg, an Easter egg. I don't know, but that's what I got. I'm going to wrap that up. And I got these two little cushions for the chairs up in the front. I thought they were really cute. And it kind of goes with the whole color thing I happen to have fallen into. I didn't mean to go into the whole teal thing, but that's what seems to be happening out here in the front and back. And I thought these were really cute. So I grabbed two of those. I got two of these only because they look fancy. These little geometric birdies. Probably going to go in my office. Because everything is white in there, if I can find room for it. And you know what, now that I think about it, I think I know where I have room for them. So I got 2 of them. I'm just going to unwrap one because I'm clumsy and I'm outside and I'll probably drop it. I hope you can hear me. The wind is blowing and I live pretty close to the interstate, so I hope y'all can hear me. It's really loud out here. Sorry, guys. Probably should have thought about this a little better. I found this and I couldn't resist. I thought it was so cute. It's a Lego sipper. I don't know if it was supposed to have one of the toppers. None of the other ones had a topper, so not sure, but this is going into the Easter bucket. I got 2 sets of plastic glasses because my mom and little dude seem to be a little more comfortable with plastic glasses than the glass ones. And I threw away my plastic glasses because they were all like gross and chipped. They were Dallas Cowboy glasses, and the outside, the picture was like all faded and missing pieces. So I just went ahead and got some blue plastic glasses for them. I'm going to go ahead and give these a try. The dryer balls is supposed to soften your clothing without needing, you know, dryer sheets and stuff like that. I know it's nothing new, but it is to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and give them a try. See what happens. See the before flat towels and after fluffy towels. We'll see. And they now have, I don't know about your Dollar Tree, but my Dollar Tree is now putting out Sinful Colors lipsticks and eyeliners and lip liners. And Sinful Colors is an awesome line of nail polishes that I really like. But now they have lipsticks. And that's what they look like. They're called Powdered Out. And that's the colors I picked. This one is a little darker in the tube than that, because that against my Band-Aid color skin would look terrible, but it is a little darker, so I'm going to give it a try. And I got just a black eyeliner, also from Sinful Colors, and then this really pretty lip liner in Risk Rose, just because. Then the only other things I picked up were a big jar of applesauce. That's always good to have. Sometimes I want a snack, but I don't want anything sweet. Sweet, and that's just the perfect snack. You guys, Laffy Taffy is putting out limited edition banana only taffy. This is my favorite taffy. And I had actually heard about this on the internet and got all geeked out. And Dollar Tree has them, so I grabbed 2. Probably should have grabbed more, but I don't want the temptation. And I'm the only one that likes bananas, so I know it'll last a while. Picked up some Ore-Ida Original Butter Home Style Mash. I like the real deal, you know, peel, boil, mash yourself potatoes, but sometimes Mama comes home tired, so that's a good go-to. And my mom, she's so cute. She goes, now that your oven's fixed, we can make blueberry muffins. Yay! So I picked up that for her. And another mashed tater. But that's everything. That is everything that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I definitely will do a repotting video only because I'm going to use that time to chit chat with y'all. I am really enjoying my chit chat videos. And y'all seem to not be ready to wring my neck about them either. Y'all are so sweet. I mean, you guys are so freaking sweet. Honestly, I wish the caliber of people here on YouTube were around me in my everyday life, especially at work, because y'all know what that's about. But I'm going to put everything back in these bags, and I'm going to hightail my hiney back in because I want to get, I never know if little dude is coming. And my memory is dead, so it cut me off. Anywho, what I was saying is I'm going to go inside and make something warm in case little dude comes home hungry. But until my next go-around, which is probably going to be soon because I'm going to repot those this week. Thank you guys for watching, and I love y'all bunches. I hope y'all had an awesome Easter. Bye-bye.